Hey neighbor, welcome. We hope you had a Merry Christmas. We did. We got a special guest today and we got a special unveiling that I think is gonna knock your socks off. Welcome to the Row by Row Gardening Show, the best dadgum gardening show on the internet, where we talk about gardening, a little bit of cooking, and growing your own food. Now sit back and enjoy. Well, you know, Christmas it can be a stressful time and it can be a joyous time. We've got our kids down from Ohio and our grandkids down from Ohio, and it's always wonderful to have them. We don't always have them for Christmas.
No, we have not had them for Christmas in 8 years.
So we're fortunate of that, and we're going to spend some good quality time with them. But you know, Christmas is always, we celebrate the birth of Christ is the reason we celebrate Christmas. But it always kind of brings up what you've lost in a year. And this year's been a challenging year for us, as well as I'm sure it has been for many of you all out there. I lost my father, which was 86 years old, and we lost a brother-in-law that was a year older than me. And we was very close. So we've had our losses this year, and it all seems to bring those emotions back up around Christmas time. You know, you get to thinking about Christmases in the past and celebrating with those loved ones and the Christmas parties, and you're going to be missing them this year. It's just, it hurts sometimes. It's hard to deal with, and Christmas brings those things back. But yet we have these little children that come and we get to spend time with them, and they're full of joy, and it just always makes things a little bit better, easier to kind of take the losses that we take from time to time. But that's the way it is. We had a wonderful Christmas, and we hope you did as well. It's just life moving on. But today we got a special unveiling and we got a special guest, and we're going to tell you something we've been working on for quite a while that we're really excited about here. And I hope you are as well. It's not going to be for everybody, but I think for a lot of people, it's going to help them achieve growing their own food. And without further ado, I want to introduce you to Carrie. Probably most of y'all know her anyway, but Carrie's been here for
5 years?
5 years?
Close.
Close to 5 years.
Close enough.
And you know, she's the one that makes a lot of things happen around
But
here.
she started out in customer service.
Yep.
So some of you have probably spoken with her in the past.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day of COVID, 2020.
Yeah. Well, we cut the phones off for a little while.
She has wore
Thankfully.
almost every hat here.
IT, I mean, you name it, you've done a little bit of it all.
Yeah, should not have been doing IT.
So
We figured it out though.
she is our marketing director, and she has been working on this project, and her and I, but she's, to be quite honest with you, she's done most of the legwork on this project here. And the old saying around here is you got to make it my idea to make it worthwhile. So what they try to do
You
is
plant the seed.
I plant the seed.
I plant the
You plant
seed of an idea
Yeah.
with him, and it may take a few months.
And then it's his-
I
then it's
regurgitate
his
it.
idea.
I regurgitate it, and I say, I got a great idea here.
But technically, you did already have this idea years ago.
I did. We had a subscription box years ago, and we did away with it for several different reasons. But we've got something coming up we want to show y'all today that is great. But first of all, I'm going to these satsumas. Mm-hmm. We got to do a show on these. Satsumas is a New Georgia thing. Mm-hmm. And my friend grew these right here, and I've been eating them like crazy. But we can grow satsumas, oranges, and grapefruit in Georgia now. And we have got to find an expert, because I'm no expert, but I think it is fascinating at the cold-hearted varieties they've come out with. And we got to do something on these right here to explain people what the deal is on oranges nowadays, growing them in Georgia, and they're sweet and delicious.
Where did you get those?
And I've been eating them like crazy. These come from a friend of mine in Moultrie that's got an acre of them. And I went down there Saturday morning early, and me and him went out there and picked these right here. And these are the seedless satsuma. Now, every now and then you'll run into a seed, easy to peel, but these things are delicious. But anyway.
Are those like the little cuties? Is that what they
Yeah.
are?
Yeah, I think these sort of are. Cuties is kind of like it's a marketing thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're cute.
All right. Move in and let's show everybody what we've been up to.
Move it.
So what are we talking about?
We are talking about a Hoss Gardening Club membership. I say membership subscription. It's a little bit of everything.
All of it.
What it is we have 3 different options of what you can subscribe to, and every month you're going to get ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom.
Drum roll.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. We've got a product here that we've been working on, and what we have found in the past, we really pride ourselves on knowing what our customer needs and what their pain points are, what you struggle with, what the average gardener struggles with. And one thing that we have found in the last few years, well, 2 things that we found in the last 2 years, that the average person, beginner gardener or maybe a more experienced gardener struggle with is what to plant and when to plant it. So we come up with this idea, what if we can eliminate those pain points there of giving people what to plant when? And we came up with this idea. Every month we're going to give a gardening project of what you need to do when. And that's the way we have come up with this. Now, they are 3 different tiers to this thing here. And I'm going to let Mama Hoss get into her thing there. And she's going to ask Carrie now, and maybe we're going to answer all your questions about how this works.
All right. Well, first of all, how long have you been planning this?
I'd say close to a year, wouldn't you? Or over?
Over.
Yeah, but I'm talking about really digging into it in the last year.
Yeah, I would say about a year.
What was your main
we
hiccups?
We went to the Sub Summit 2 years ago. So
Right.
2 years ago? That was
that's when it kind of all
the COVID trip, wasn't it?
started. That's when we all got COVID.
What hiccups did y'all have?
Probably, and I'll tell you, my systems was probably the most, putting it together. We had several different hiccups. And we'll probably have a few more. We think we got most of them ironed out. I would think software would probably be the biggest one.
Yes, definitely software. Just trying to, because we wanted it to be easy and, convenient for everybody, all the subscribers, and just trying to get everything hooked up to where it would just be simple to where.
And we try to think about what somebody would want. We try to put ourselves in the shoes of somebody getting this subscription right here. Well, one of the things, if you've ever been in a subscription before, that I hate is how hard it is to get out of it. So I know life happens sometimes. You get a new job, you move or somewhere, and you can't garden anymore. Sickness hits, family issues, whatever. The worst thing to me is being a part of subscription and you can't hardly cancel it.
So can you cancel this?
Very, very easily. So we made this extremely easy for you to go in there and cancel.
And
Now-
pause? Can you pause?
Not yet. We are working on that. We're working on being able for the subscribers to be able to skip a month for, whatever reason. But right now we don't have that option, but it is hopefully
Working
it's
on it.
coming. Yeah.
And who's it for?
All right, so that's the thing. It can be for different people. All right, we have 3 different levels. We want to get into the levels now.
It's fine.
All right,
Okay.
so the first level is Seeds of the Month Club. And with Seeds of the Month Club, you're going to get... It's on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Seeds of the Month, you are going to get 4 curated, 4 hand-picked seeds that we have picked out for
That are
Yeah.
the most popular?
most popular,
Yeah.
but like growth, taste.
That grow extremely well. We're going to send you 4 varieties, 4 seed packs of some of our top picks every month.
Okay. And
Plus,
it's-
you may get a little extra surprise in there. Maybe
You
an
may
extra
get a
seed
free
pack.
seed pack in there.
Yeah, and then also
And it'll be seeds that you can plant that month. So it's for
Not necessarily.
that season?
No, that definitely that year. But it's going to be something, you need them well in advance. Your seeds you need well in advance when you order them. So it'll be something you can use throughout the year.
Okay. And this one starts at $14.99?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're going to be getting a discount on this right here off of retail of what normally 4 seed packs would cost.
4 or 5.
And plus you get some extras in there,
Yeah,
such
I mean,
as...
you'll have, you'll get a what's included card. We're also, each month, we're doing a Mama Hoss recipe. And we have come up with some really cute stickers that I know you love.
I love
We all
these
love the stickers.
So every month in each box, you're going to get a sticker. Now these stickers here, Carrie is the sticker guru.
I love a good garden pun, you know?
So these are UV resistant, and they're also the vinyl type stickers. So these are the high quality stickers. So every month you get a sticker. I put these on my cooler, water bottle, and
On your
everything.
truck.
Cars. I think Best Buds is my favorite though.
This
You think?
one's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my favorite.
So FYI, this is when you'll be getting in January? Mm-hmm. Okay.
You will be getting this
And the only way you're going to get these stickers is be a part of this club here, so.
Yeah, they will not go in the regular orders.
Yep.
Okay, so seeds packet, recipe card, exclusive custom club sticker.
And this is going to be available to all 48 states. So if you live in the continental U.S., you can order the Seeds of the Month Club, $14.99 plus a little bit of shipping. All right, so the second one is, and we're just showing you some sample boxes here because these boxes can change and they will change every month. This would be probably the size of maybe a February box of the small sprouts. See small sprouts right there? So every month the tape's going to change there. And this is the small sprout box right here. Now this is ideal for somebody that does container garden or really raised bed gardening. But even if you do a small garden, like a what we call a
30 by
small
30.
flat, 30 by 30, so 1,000 square feet, somewhere in there. So you got a little small area, beginner gardener, raised bed, or even a large container gardener. This right here is going to be ideal. Now, when we get into the small sprouts and the bigger box, which is the heavy harvester, things get a lot more interesting.
So how is this different?
Only 7 states can get
Yes.
this.
So here we get into the point of we're going to do this for a particular growing region. Only 7 states are able to buy the small sprouts in the heavy harvester. And these states are Texas, Louisiana,
South Carolina.
Mississippi.
South Carolina.
I'm headed this way.
Oh, you're going this
Let me-
way.
let
See,
me
I
start
would have went
over
the
again.
opposite way.
Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah, okay. Zip, zip, zip. And the reason we did this is because you all guys are pretty much in our same growing region, and we want to be able to offer particular products to get them to you in time so you can grow in that particular time slot. That's a big issue. Also, diseases and insect problems are very similar throughout this same growing regions. And this is a growing region of 7. They're going to be a little bit of top 7 in. Mostly zone 8, 9, and 10. And we're at 9, so we're kind of in the middle there. A prime example of this is going to be seed potatoes. So in our January box, you would get seed potatoes in both of these boxes right here. And you would get without me giving away too much, you would get a sampling there of different varieties. And you would get them in time so that you can plant them. The hard thing about growing in the South is we can't always get things when we need them. So here in the South, we'll plant seed potatoes anywhere from end of January all the way through February. And it's really hard for most gardening companies that's up in Indiana or Maine or wherever that send you out those seed potatoes because they don't send them out then. So that's what we're specialized in, giving you particular product when you need it.
So what's in it? What's the difference in the small sprouts?
Then the heavy harvester.
No, than the seed of the month.
Oh, you're getting more. I don't want to give a lot away, but
Products?
each month is a different theme. So obviously, January is potatoes. So not
you're only getting seeds in the seed of the month.
right seeds of the month. It's
Seeds.
basically. This you're getting product. You're getting supplies. You're getting
And
things,
you also will
everything you
get
need.
growing tips, curated emails.
Yep.
Specific recipes, member-only discounts on gardening products.
Yep.
Access to the Hoss Garden Club community, where you can comment with fellow gardeners. Early access to sales. first to know what's coming next, and quarterly webinars.
Yeah, so not only, are you going to be getting physical product, but you're also going to be getting access to courses, videos that we've come up with, free downloads. There's going to be videos for each theme for each month that Greg is doing. This is not going to be on our regular YouTube channel. You will get access as soon as you sign up. You will get access to all the courses, everything right there.
And these are how-to specific of how to use the contents in the box here. What's unique about this is we're giving inventory to these boxes first. So these boxes, just like anything that's perishable, such as potatoes, plants, or anything that you may get, we're going to offer them in the boxes first, and when we run out of inventory, we'll sell the excess on our site, but we're setting aside so you will be guaranteed to get your products when you need them as far as the perishable items. Also, we got some great new products that's going to be put in these boxes this year, and they're going to be getting, you as a subscriber to the box are going to get them first before anybody else does. And the cool thing to me is the discount every month.
And so the small sprouts is $39.99. Okay. So let's move on to the third tier. Big boy. Heavy Harvesters. I like that name.
And we got the January tape on there. Look at that. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Got the taters on there.
So what's different with this one?
Well, it's for somebody that wants to garden or needs to garden a little bit bigger. All right, let's back up a minute on the small sprouts. I envision the small sprouts is for somebody that doesn't have a lot of area, but maybe somebody that's just getting started gardening, because we're going to carry them through the journey all the way through, give them step-by-step instructions on how they can grow. That to me is more like for a couple.
1 to 2.
I feel like that would have been, small sprouts box would have been for me before Halls, before I started working here.
Because you know,
I love to garden, and I liked to dabble. Now I'm full. I drank the Kool-Aid. But it would, I think it
So
would be for
beginner
somebody,
gardener?
a beginner or somebody who doesn't realize that, gardening isn't just planting and watering a seed. Because, I thought.
So that brings up a good
what it was.
point. Can you upgrade from one to the next?
If you are within, yes. If you
Okay.
are within those 7 states,
Can you subscribe to more than one?
you can.
Okay. So what does this have in it that the small one doesn't?
well, back to the small one here. You know,
Keep
if
going back to the small.
I got a point here I want to make. For somebody that doesn't, if it's for a family of 2, or you don't have a lot of room, I think that's the way to go, regardless of the heavy harvester. This is the way to go right here. If you don't have a lot of room, or you just trying to feed 1 to 2 people, I think that's ideal. Now, when we move all into this one right here, this right here is not entirely, but pretty much more of the same. Not entirely, but for the most part, it's more of this. So somebody that wants to grow more of their own food, has a larger family, the heavy harvester is the way to go.
Yeah, you're getting more with this one. But also there are some months that it's similar but
Different.
different.
Okay. So what would you say the benefits of joining is? Takes out the guesswork.
Yeah, no guesswork. We send everything, we send you what you need when you need it.
And we hold your hand, walk you through the journey of what you need to do when. We're going to have really detailed instructions, and we have our growing guide online as well. And then you get all these stickers. You get can I see the card again? I'm not going to show it to them. I'm just going to give them
Which one? Heavy harvest?
Yeah.
You gotta flash them.
And then you get this right here with recipe on there. You get the discount, and the discount every month changes. So you may see a discount on one particular category, or 1 month it may be over on our website. But the fact of the matter is, every month you get some sort of discount in there, and it takes all the guesswork about it when you need to order something. So we're going to send it to you when you need it. We're going to send you what you need
For those 7 states.
for those 7 states here. So and we know what kind of disease problems you got. A lot of these varieties that we packed in here are resistant to diseases that we have in our growing area and these other growing areas such as 10 and 8. So these are proven varieties that we've done a lot of homework on that we know perform in the South. And that's one of the problems with a lot of the garden companies. They sell a variety all over the United States. Well, look here. The fact of the matter is, seeds don't work everywhere. There's certain varieties that work in certain slots. And that's the reason we think this is a home run right here, because we're giving you those good disease-resistant, tasteful varieties that are going to knock it out of the park for you.
Do you ever plan to expand to the other states?
Possibly, yes, we do. We would love to be able to offer everybody in the United States the same opportunity that these 7 states is going to get, because I think these 7 states are lucky.
They really are.
They're lucky to be getting this right here. We would love to be able to offer that later on, but the fact of the matter is we would have to get experts in those other growing areas to give everybody the same opportunity that these people are getting with these 7 states right here.
Okay. How do you sign up?
So you go to growhouse.com, and if you look at the top, the main navigation, you'll see a red subscribe button. You click on that, you choose your tier, whichever one you want. We have a chart on there that shows you exactly what you're getting with each tier, and once you choose it, add to cart, check out, and then we will send you your sign up login information. That way you can get in, you can get access to your courses, and you can manage your subscription all through your Hoss login.
And if you get in this thing a couple months, you know, this is just not for me, or something happens, it's easy. It's easy to get out of. It's not something we want to be, get you hooked into, you can't get out of. Our idea is to be able to help people. And if something happens, you need to get out of it, it's easy peasy, just one click and you can cancel.
So when can they expect it? Tell them about the dates.
We're going to shoot for shipping around the 15th of the month. So our first box, if you sign up right now, your first shipment will go out around the 15th of January. And every month we plan to hold that 15th pretty close. You know, sometimes things happen,
So
and maybe a day or two off, but
if they subscribed after the shipment of that month, they'll get
no ma'am.
the next month?
No ma'am.
No?
So if you purchase any time during January, you're going to get January's box.
After the ship date.
After the ship date.
Yeah, even if it's after the 15th, we're gonna.
Yeah. If you purchase in February, you're going to get the February box. It's pretty simple. That's the way it works.
And it's not just, you know, I guess a point that we need to make too is it's not just vegetables. You're not getting, you know, you're getting, there may be possibly a flower theme month in there, you
Or
know.
an herb.
Or an herb, yeah. But
We
it's
got
very
to
exciting.
feed those pollinators as well.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
We're excited about it. We hope everybody else is too. We got a lot of good things coming on. I see maybe some additions in a year or so. We're changing up a little bit, maybe
Addictions to the whole school.
additions. Yeah, right. But yeah, we're excited about it. I hope everybody else is as well. If you know somebody that's beginning gardening, that's struggling a little bit, this is a perfect journey right here. If you know somebody that's also experienced a little bit, but don't want to have to think a lot or go onto a gardening website and make spend 30, 45 minutes on it trying to figure it out, this is easy. You just subscribe to this and we take care of all the guesswork for you. So I think it's a little bit for everybody.
You're excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yep.
I'm excited.
We're all excited. All right. Potato
Garbage.
pre-sales. We got to talk about that.
Okay, go ahead.
We got potato pre-sales, and we have, speaking of that, the first part of our potato inventory is going toward the boxes. So if you subscribe to the box, you will be guaranteed to get your box. Now, as we sell out the varieties of potatoes, they're going to become unavailable on our website. So that's kind of the way we work that. But we do have potato pre-sales up right now on our website. We're probably around the 10th to 15th, we'll be shipping them out. Minus the subscription people, we'll be shipping out potatoes, seed potatoes in. And we got several different varieties. And just to give you an idea, how many potatoes do you need to buy to plant X? So if you buy 5 pounds of potatoes, that's going to give you roughly enough to plant a 25-foot row of potatoes. And normally speaking, 5 pounds of seed potatoes will yield anywhere between 50 and 75 pounds of eating potatoes.
Wow.
And I have seen it besides 90, but that's a pretty good return on the investment. And the great thing about this right here, gardening is a hobby, but you get something back out of the garden. With these boxes right here, if you multiply and I should have brought that, but I did a cost analysis on what you would get in return off of a box. If you plant as far as groceries, it was astronomical.
On small sprouts or all of them?
Both of them. Yep. If you figure how much groceries you would have to buy for what you can grow from that, what you get in that box, it was pretty big.
A lot of people think that gardening is hard work. I mean, it is. It can be, but also it's super rewarding.
Therapeutic for me.
You need therapy.
Yeah, I do. It's my time. I go outside and I can get in the garden and I can kind of clear my mind a little bit and get things back to normal. And they get all scrambled up sometimes. You know what I mean? Life happens. Squirrel. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, garden spotlight of the week.
All right, folks, we got a good one for you here. Look at that, got a pretty
This
bucket.
is Weldon Griffith, and he said his harvest has started. Frost sky plants, Christmas lima beans, Heart of Texas Zone 8B, yielded about 4 quarts, and will finish harvest soon.
Yeah, those Christmas lima beans. I ain't grown them in a couple of years, but they're one of my favorites to grow. And I tell people, if you're going to grow, now, let me back up on this right here. Some of you people's going to call this lima beans.
Butter.
Here in the South, we call it what?
Butter beans?
Butter beans. But if you're going to grow butter beans, you need to be growing the trellising type.
Those are trellising?
Those are the trellising type, yep.
And they turn brown when you cook them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can cook them green or dry them.
Yep. Lima beans.
Lima beans.
For our northern friends.
Butter.
I had a conversation about this. I had a discussion. Now, I was sitting at the table at dinner one night, and they was probably the most knowledgeable people at that table in the seed industry they are. We was in Auburn, Alabama, at Auburn University, and we was having dinner. And they looked at me and they asked me the question, Greg, settle this for us once and for all. Is a lima bean a butter bean? And I set them all straight. I told them yes it was. And some of them was to my disbelief. They didn't believe me, but they come around and they understood. But the age-old question, what is a butter bean? A butter bean is a lima bean. A lima bean is a butter bean. And that's a southern thing that we picked up. But I was the only southerner in the group. I had to straighten them out.
Straighten them out.
I gave them some of my wisdom.
That Southern hospitality is what you gave them.
Yep.
All right, moving on. The Grinch drawing.
Can I, real fast? Y'all send in your garden photos to us. We love to see them and we love to share them.
And how do you do that?
You can either email me at carrie@growhouse.com, Karrie, or we have a link on the website where you could submit your photos. I just like being able to share everybody's
You know, I
successes.
enjoy seeing them. I really do.
Yeah.
Yep. Seeing what everybody's doing. Everybody's got a little different garden set up. It makes it work for them. It's interesting.
Good ideas. So the Grinch, the last Grinch drawing from last week, somewhere on the set we had the Grinch, and if you spotted it and put it in the comments, we do a drawing for some dirty socks.
Debbie Kilbrew.
Debbie Kilbrew. Kilbrew.
Kilbrew.
Debbie, there you are. Send us your shipping information to.
Support at
Growhouse.
growhouse.com.
And Debbie, look at there. You will be the sport of the town. Walking. Can you imagine? I would wear these with some shorts. Yeah. Walk around, man, you'd be stylish just
You
right
hardly-
here. With some hey dudes on right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
When it warms up.
Yeah. Everybody be talking about, where'd you get them socks here?
So this week, when our grandkids were here, they wanted to hide the Grinch and the old goat. And our granddaughter Ari said, if you find both of them, you'll get a pair of socks and a t-shirt of your choice.
Yep. So if you find it on the set somewhere, put it comments below. We'll draw next week for the big, not the big giveaway, but a giveaway.
A giveaway. And we also will draw for the big giveaway, which is going to be a Lazy Garden bundle, which is a new product for next year.
You get the irrigation kit and the Lazy Garden kit. So.
And seeds, right?
And seeds, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, and I put it all together. And
I
forgot
know.
about it. Everyone, squirrel.
You gotta keep it straight.
All right. Folks, we're excited about this. We hope you are too. Share it with your family and friends, everybody you go to church with, everybody you come in contact with. You got to share them this new thing with a Hoss Garden.
Share it on your Facebook page.
Yep. Yep.
Let's get the word out
And
there.
we're going to be knee deep into it going into January. We just had it up. What you've been able to purchase this for just. We had a soft launch.
About 4 days.
4 days ago, but it's up. You can purchase it.
We've already got subscribers.
Oh yeah, yep. So we're excited about going this next year and walking the journey with you as you learn to grow your own food. And I thank you, and I thank my guest today.
Yes.
Now it's time for you to get outside and get dirty.